So right now, Tracy, for the next few seconds, nobody will know we're live. They'll hear us and think we are, but we're ahead of them.
That's really funny.
Yeah, it is. 6-7. Anyway, welcome everybody to Leopard Leatherworks Machination Monday. And if you haven't seen her posting, I get a kick out of these. Tracy and I have a game going back and forth now that I come up with these goofy words, and then she comes up with a description. Here we go. This was a good one. I'm going to read it with my narration voice. The plot thickens. How many diamond painting pens do you own? Don't answer that. Big brother might be listening. How many diamond paintings do you own? Kits included. Don't answer that. There might be a conspiracy afoot. Is the diamond painting party boss, say that 5 times fast, jeez, secretly working behind the scenes to manipulate you for his or own benefit? Quite a bit of intrigue tied up into our favorite hobby, isn't there? While you're considering that, think on this. Who can you count on to do what you want in this industry? Who can you count on in this industry to bring you their best in the hopes it brings you joy? The answer to those questions is clear. It's us. That's who. Need proof? Tune in tonight to watch Tim hard at work, getting hand-turned diamond painting pens that are made to order, customized just for you. No tricks, no schemes, no ploys, period. Bring your friends here. It's safe here. Tune in for Machination Monday and watch a pro turning diamond painting pens on YouTube or Twitch. That's 7 Central, 8 Eastern, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific, 4 Alaska, and 2 p.m. Hawaii. Wow, it's still in the afternoon out in Hawaii. They're still working. Anyway, and we're going to screw that up completely by turning a couple of ink pens.
Yeah, you're scheming.
I'm scheming. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Let's see who we got here tonight. We got Stacy I. She was in first. Tag, you're it. She should yell. Dawn's in the house. Joe is in the house. Hello, Joe and Dawn. Stacy Hardy is in the house. So we got the Stacy contingent. That's good. And we got Denise. Denise D is in the house. Hope you're doing well, Denise. Getting better every minute. And let's see. Denise saying hi to the ladies. Dawn. William is in the house. Hello, William. And gents, she says that. Caitlin Harger, our table mate from Great Lakes Escape. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you're all having a great start to the week. I am. Hope you guys are too. Let's see. Denise again. And then Diamonds Around the World. Tracy. Tracy's here. Let's see. John's here with Dawn. Very nice. Brooke Giardini is in the house. Wishing hello to everyone. Connie Griffith has tuned back in because she's going to see her pen being turned. See that pen sitting there? I even matched up the grain so that we turn it in the same way. That should be pretty cool. Caitlin just got to the hotel after her 8-hour drive to Pennsylvania. Ready to get back to work tomorrow. Wow. That's a long drive. A lot of listening. Audio books, AM radio, all that good stuff. And let's see. Megan. I don't recognize that name, Megan. Welcome in. This is your first time here. Fantastic. And if it's not your first time, I'm embarrassed. Tracy, cover for me, quick.
Hi, Megan. Nice to meet you. Welcome. I don't think I've met you before.
And it looks like she has a leopard print for her profile pic. Yeah, you know how to suck up. You go, Megan. Angel Lee Rose is in the house. Angel Lee, how you doing? Hey, chat, she says to everybody. She drives back and forth from Michigan and Pennsylvania every week. Wow. Had to drive, though. I love a road trip, although all day, that's pretty long. Woo. Very good. Looks like we got most people accounted for here. And it's been a fun day in the workshop, which I call the office, and had a couple of contracts to do. And I've been doing contracts for a long time with our company here. And we usually do what's called a master services agreement, which means it's sort of work for hire. They're going to contract out us to do things. But I was working on a master software services agreement today, which is a little bit new for me, and wandering through it. Very cool language. Me and the attorney were talking for quite a bit today, so it was a lot of fun. And Megan Dix, it's the first time here. Came over from Rebecca's channel. Thank you, Rebecca. We'll send you $5. But Megan, welcome in. First thing we're going to do is actually turn a ink pen. We did most of Connie Griffith's. Did I see Connie here? I thought she was up in the top there. Did I say hi? I don't see Connie.
She's here. You said hi.
I thought so, but how did I miss that?
I don't know, but you said it.
Oh, I did. Good. Oh, yeah. She was right above Caitlin. There we go. Brooke, Connie, and Caitlin. Very nice. Got it. All right. And then Stacy Hardy. I just got off work, and you're talking legal documents. That's my work life. Yeah. I'm not an attorney, but I did stay in a Holiday Inn Express one night. Not last night, but one night. Kevin's over there laughing at me. Yeah, in fact, he says, yeah, I'm going to send you this template. I go, oh, I can't wait to read it. He goes, really? I go, yeah, I love this stuff. Legal is nothing more than definition and logic. I love it. Absolutely love it. But welcome in, everybody. Let's get rolling here. We got this chunk of wood here. This appears to be spalted maple. The word spalted is referring to these black and somewhat blue lines in there. And those are caused from the mold that gets into the wood after it's cut down and sitting there for a while. And then whoever did this one actually, stabilized it with resin so it's solid through and through. And by the way, we're going to turn this other one tonight. And I cut through this guy, and this guy is pink all the way to the middle. So that's going to be a gorgeous, I'm guessing that's curly mango tree. Got that curly chatoyance. It's a word of the day, chatoyance. Okay, let's get this bad boy fired up. Let's get it tightened up. Get it spinning pretty quickly. This is wood. It acts a little different than resin. It's not a whole one piece. It's got grains in it. So we have to be a little careful with it on these outer edges here. All right, here we go. Oh, I got to turn the TV on so I can see the comments. All right, here we go. Machination Monday. Volume is down, so I won't get echo. Here we go. Let me back this out just a hair. This thing has a warning on there, maximum overhang, which means you don't want to overhang something further than this right here because you might actually break the end of this, which I couldn't imagine because it literally is 9/16" hardened steel. So I don't know how you do that, but wow. Well, let me turn the blower on here. Oh, it is on. I'm gonna have to clean that filter. Not sucking very good. Too much dust floating around. I'm gonna put my headgear on. Here, I'll show you my headgear. This is what I wear when things get dusty. See that? It's actually got a fan on top that blows air down over the front of my face so that I don't breathe in the dust.
Now ride the scooter.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's hot. Let that cool down a minute. My goodness, that's hot. That'll get us down to some workability there. Okay, the blower is off, but I'm not going to blow that stuff around like I do the other stuff. I'm going to suck it up with a vacuum.
Sarah Ann is here and said hi.
Hello, Sarah. All right. That's nice and sucked up. Okay. We'll put the air hood away. Connie chose a slimline pen. Now let's stop it here and see what it looks like. So this is going to look pretty cool. Great grain in here. And now we're just going to bring it on down to the final thickness, which is this size of this down inside there. All right. We'll get it up around 1700.
Sadira is here and said hi.
Hello, Sadira. Welcome in. Well, happy Monday.
Hi, Adam.
Hello, Adam. Is your tummy feeling better? Hope you're doing all right and getting better. I am at my worst when my tummy is upset. It is not a good feeling.
See you in a bit, Stacy.
All right, Stacy. See you around. And we're going to leave this just a tiny bit proud of that bushing because we're going to sand down to where we want
Will that change in size at all since it's wood? When
it. What
it's
was that? I'm sorry, Tracy. Go ahead.
I said, will that change in size at all since it's wood as it heats up and cools down, or no?
No, but it's going to be cool looking, isn't it? Look at that.
It is. It is. It's going to be so awesome looking.
Yeah, especially when we get that beeswax on it, shine it up. Woo!
I like the dark veining in that.
Absolutely. All right, we're finished with that one. A little bit. We'll come back and do some more.
Cindy says hi.
Hello, Cindy. And even on these pens here, you never really know what you're going to get till you get down in there. I mean, you never know what's inside the wood. Probably been there for 80 years. Oh, that's exciting. See, there was a piece of rotten wood in there. But we got past it. Very nice. I almost picked up Connie's sawdust and thought, sawdust for sale. Who wants some? $5 a pound. But it's probably about 3 cents worth.
I bet that
It
smells really
doesn't weigh much.
That's got to smell good while you're turning that.
That's it. I'll put it in a diamond drill Ziploc bag. And I'll put on the bag, you don't want to sniff this.
Or smoke it.
Yeah, or smoke it. You really don't. It may look inviting, but you don't want to.
That was a joke, everybody. Really, it was.
Ba-dum-bum. What's really sad is most of this wood had to be turned away, right? It's got to be carved away to get what's on the inside. All right, those are evenly matched a bit there. All right. We'll call that one good. Get up most of that. Okay. Let me tell you, that sawdust is soft as a downy chick. Go, Joe. Hit the rest of the words. Grandma Featherbed. Grandma's Featherbed. Okay, here's my jug of water over here. Just refilled it. Got to put the lid on now. All right. And now we just gently shape this baby. We thought you guys would enjoy a little twist to the night. Do something a little different. Much as we all love our diamond painting pens.
Rich.
Hello, Rich.
You see,
What you got, Tracy? Sorry. Our brains must be linked, Tracy, because the minute I say something, you say something.
I just wanted to make sure Rich said hello.
Oh, yeah. You bet. We like when Rich is here.
We do indeed.
I think the class goes up a bit, right? Oh, we're glad your house is all back together, Cindy, but I bet it was a good time with the daughter. Brain link with Tim. That can't be good. Yeah, Tracy's not going to come out on the winning end of that one. I might.
Are you being a little bit arrogant there?
No, I'm just saying that you're going to get the better end of our brain. I mean, I'm going to get the better end of our brains getting together, and you won't. If my brain leaks into yours, it'll bring you down a notch or two.
I don't know. With some of the words you throw at me, sometimes I wonder.
You know, Google is your friend too.
It is indeed, especially with you around. Rich, I would say sometimes it's a good thing and sometimes it's a little frightening.
That's right. You know what, Sedera? You can get a writing pen too, and I can lend a couple of ideas for you if you don't mind. Let me know if you want me to. I don't want to just throw it out there in case you've already got some ideas. I don't want to lead you astray. Okay. So I recommend a couple of websites because you probably don't even know what kind of pen you would like. The one I'm doing tonight is a slimline. For Tracy, we used a Big Ben on that one, didn't we, Tracy? The Big Ben kit, it's a 2-part kit. She got a 4-dite
Yeah,
pen, absolutely beautiful. I think if you scroll back in Discord, you might see a picture or two.
yep. It's there and it's gorgeous.
And you can have single pens. If you go to incredibleblanks.com, they got a pen contest going on right now. You could see pens of the one I did before. That actually, who bought that? Was that Stacy Hardy that bought that? That last contest pen? I
Yes,
think it was.
well, you mean your contest pen? Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a type there.
Yep.
But let me give you this website, Sedera. It is Penn State Industries, and it's PENN State Industries, just like it sounds. And that is a blank maker. And very similar to them is another one called Wood Turnings, spelled just like that, but it ends with a Z instead of an S. Woodturnings.com. And Mr. Ryan Paulcroft runs that one, and he's got a similar set of pens, but you might find one you like. This one we're doing for Connie is a slimline pen. Very, very thin. This is why the last part of this here, I'm taking it down with sandpaper rather than taking the chance of cutting it off, right? You don't want to chip a chunk off of there. This takes longer, but it's going to give us a better effect. And you can use wood. You might find a favorite piece of wood you got or one that we have. You could use one of the resin blanks that we've got, or you may have. Oh, thank you for that, Tracy. Appreciate that. So a lot of options there, and you can shoot us a message and chat with us and all that good stuff, and we shall not lead you to astray. And there, I mean, there's with cats and dogs and trains and baseballs. We just got some football pen kits in that we've got some football themed blanks. You know, they got the team colors in them. We're going to be doing those. I think that our friend, well, she didn't choose a writing pen, but our friend Stephanie from the Baltimore Ravens fan base had us turn a diamond painting pen that was in the Baltimore Ravens colors. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, there's all kind of goodness. I mean, literally, the sky is the limit. Yes, they can be made out of gemstones. Yes, ma'am. Any blank you want. Carrie can guide you with a blank, unless you already have one. And she can also guide you with pen kits, and I can also do the same thing. I'm just saying I'm not the person with all the information. I'm just the mechanic fixing the car. Yeah, very little limit in doing this stuff. Carrie's got a pen. I'll go over to her desk, and she had hers made out of a Rapture resin blank. Ooh, that's getting smooth. Now we're going to be getting into this coated paper abrasives here. Make it mega super smooth. Ooh, feeling good. My goodness. The water is for nothing more than lubrication. Since this is a resin impregnated wood blank, it looks like wood, but it's really resin intermixed with the wood fibers, which makes it very durable and wonderful to shine up.
Say that again.
So this blank, this wood blank, was evacuated of all of its air, and it was impregnated as a result of the vacuum and the pressurization with resin. And the thing that makes that particular resin hard is heat. So after it has been impregnated with all of that resin, then it is heated in a little oven, and it gets 250 degrees and takes probably a couple days, and all the way to the center, this wood is now cured. So it's essentially a block of resin with wood grain in it.
Wow. Wow.
And we'll be doing some of that too. I'll show you some of the blanks I just got in that are not, they're dry, but they're not stabilized. Ooh, that's feeling good. I got some cheese wood in.
And what is cheese wood?
I don't know. It's some wood from Malaysia or Indonesia or something. Just cool looking wood. I had to look it up. I never heard of cheese wood. Hello, Natty. Welcome into you, you beautiful person. How you doing tonight? Yes, this is an actual ink pen. You could diamond paint with it, but afterwards you'd have to clear the wax out of the end of the pen so that you could extend the ballpoint. All right, let's get this dried up now. Now it's going to turn a little bit white because I'm literally heating all the what do you call it? The water out of it. And the water only got into the top molecule of wood grain that was there. It didn't get very deep at all. And this is made out of a piece of spalted maple, which once you see, you can't unsee. You'll always recognize spalted maple. All right, let's see what it looks like before we wax it up. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness, that's going to be beautiful. Oh, love it.
Gorgeous.
Oh, my goodness.
I hope I said your name correctly, Nicole. I don't know if I should even try the last name. Tim, Nicole is here and says hi.
Hey, Nicole Pendler. She was here the other day. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Yeah, it's like Pendler, like Penn and Teller, only Pendler.
Oh, okay. It looks like an E. I mean, an I-E. I wasn't sure how to pronounce it.
She's not French like Peignet.
There you go.
Okay, so now we're going to lube it up with all the beeswax and oil. And then we're going to spin it at 4 billion miles an hour to heat it up again and get that beeswax to soak into whatever wood is left. Yeah, it's like Penn and Teller, only completely different. It's Pendler. Tracy's over in Virginia, and it got dark there, so she can't see now.
Ha, ha, ha.
Too funny. Okay.
I'm trying to ride your scooter down the road, and the bugs are smacking me in the eye.
Look at that. That is just, you know, there is some chatoyance in there, too. Right there. A little bit right along that ridge there. Man, and you can still see some wood grain. That's the part I love about wood pens, is they're smooth, but you can still see the grain. Now, what we're going to do with this is get this off of here. All right, I'm going to move you over to the workbench. Let me get the camera going over here. Okay, what, baby?
No, I'm done.
Hang on, we're live here. We're having some fun.
Well, I'm not even more fun.
Oh, more fun than this?
I don't know. Okay.
My heart be still.
Yeah, whatever.
Who's on? If you're here, raise your hand and say hi.
Hi, Carrie.
Trying to get a microphone. Hello, Tracy.
How
are you?
Good.
How are you? Hello, Connie. I'm just gonna say hello to everyone. Hello, Will. Hello, Nicole. Look like a new person for me, but maybe it's somebody.
Nicole Pendler was here the other day, but she's sort of new to us.
Hello, Denise. The Sharpie. Are those for Tim, right? The Sharpie?
What'd she do?
Okay, so I think this is funny. Now, maybe I'm taking this wrong, and Denise, you tell me if I'm doing this wrong. So, you know how you say, Carrie took my Sharpie again?
Yeah.
Carrie took my Sharpie again. Denise sent you Sharpies.
Thank you, Denise. But this is really for Carrie.
Yes.
Because she keeps taking my Sharpie.
I don't mean to take it. It's just there. Both of us. I will always have a Sharpie to give you.
That is good. If you just didn't take mine, I wouldn't need to be given one.
But now he can't say that he doesn't have a Sharpie.
I always had a Sharpie till you took it.
Oh, Sarah Ann, my New York. That's funny. I was chatting with Kat just a little earlier, and I said, I love her New York accent. I lost mine. Now you say you heard it. That's funny. And we were talking about the Tulsa King.
Tulsa King.
The Tulsa King.
The King of
Sylvester
Tulsa.
Stallone. It reminds me of like New York and my cousin's husband. So anyway. So let's see. The ones in the box are two-sided. Two-sided Sharpies for you, Tim. What will you ever do?
I'll write sharp with one end and write blunt with the other. That's what I'll do. What will you do? Leave my pens alone?
Hi, Caitlin. Beautiful pens are on the way soon.
Okay, excuse me. I got to look at the directions here.
For who?
For the directions to put the pen together.
Oh.
Thank you.
Didn't know it was on there. Yes, and I have few paint gems to put together. And I did receive some blanks from Troy today, but we have a box that's out where we have to put deliveries in, and the UPS and, well, actually the US mail lady kind of knows to do that. Yes, it says deliveries on it. And Kevin neglected to check that. So I just got these things right now.
Okay.
So I will be going through Troy's blanks tomorrow.
Under the top end of the blank.
and I got the things you sent me, Denise. So I'm good to go. I'll be busy, and it's my box had my label on it. Repurposing it. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's going to be my ship box. But
Okay,
how
which
is everyone
tube is
doing?
longer? Let's see. It doesn't tell you which one is longer. So let's see. So the lower tube, that's silly. It doesn't tell you which of the two tubes is the top one and the bottom one.
That's nice.
One is longer than the other physically, but it doesn't say the shorter one and the other one's on the bottom.
Hey, Tim, Sadira wants to know if you can do a pen out of icy jade.
Out of what?
Out of who?
Icy jade.
I don't. Icy jade, like Jade.
Yep.
What is that?
That sounds like a rock. Isn't jade a rock?
It's a stone.
It's
A
a
stone?
gemstone.
I mean, is it a block? You'd have to send a picture. Yeah, I would think.
So I have to get my caliper out and measure the picture on the screen to figure out which blank goes on the bottom and which one goes on the top. Let's see. So on the screen, it looks like the upper tube is shorter by like 1.25 millimeters or something. Jeez. So this one is 1 inch and 3/64.
Let's see.
This is the shorter one, and it is just a hair over 2 inches. And this is longer, 2 inches and a eighth or a 32nd. Yeah, okay. So this is the shorter, this is the longer. Let me go measure that picture again. I'm gonna have to write these guys and go, hey, which one's the which? It's not like it's marked. Okay, so the lower tube is, should see me over here with a caliper measuring the picture on the screen.
Yeah, jade.
There's that
icy
one.
jade, a gemstone.
So the upper tube.
So Sadira, you'd have to send us at leopards@leopardlw.com, as Tracy said down there, further down, what you're referring to before we know what we can do with that. And is it from a caster or did you just buy it somewhere? No, we do not have. She might have one, Sarah. Maybe that's what you're meaning. I don't have one out of gemstone.
This is so funny. They say the upper tube is number 6 and the lower tube's number 7, but it doesn't tell you which length each is. That drives me crazy.
I did mention blank that had some jade and mother of pearl and stuff in it that were diamond shaped. I don't know if that's what she's asking that she's interested in, but that's about all I know about jade. So if it's a rock stone, we've never cut anything of rock. Have you? Have you ever cut anything out of rock or stone?
I have not cut.
No, we have not.
Doesn't mean we can't, just haven't done it.
Yes. Kat's here. Kat was delayed because Kat was talking with me. So I just hadn't seen her here in a while. So I was worried about her. And I think Sarah Ann, she said Sarah Ann asked her the same question. So we missed you, Kat. So glad you're here.
So one of the things I'm going to do for this is I'm going to keep the chatoyance that's in there. And again, chatoyance is that reflective quality of the grain.
See, Kat?
Looks like it's flat, but it's not.
Everyone missed you, Kat. Told you. Who's Chaloon? Do you know a Chaloon?
A what?
Chaloon.
Do I know a person named Chaloon?
Chaloon, yeah.
Never heard of him.
in your live.
Welcome, Shalom.
I don't know if they're.
Here we go. That is pressed onto there. That's the beginning of it there. And I got that chatoyance right on the back so you can look at that. That's too cool. Okay. Next.
I don't know. Chaloon, could
see.
you
Now we're
tell
gonna
me
go.
where how
That
you found
says-
us?
Now, I'm not looking at the chat right now, but never been here before. Welcome in Chaloon.
Oh, you've heard us in the DP community. Well, welcome.
Well, that's scary. I hope it was good.
Welcome.
If it's not good, I'll give you $50.
And for those of you that are new, it looks like a lot of people are old timers, I'd say. Not meaning age, but just been here a while. Alumni. Let's
Clip
put that.
to the bottom. Clip to the bottom.
Welcome. But for those that have not been here before or not known about my Wild Wednesday or don't follow Facebook, I am wild. I am live every Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Mountain Time, and 4 p.m. Pacific.
Sausage.
And so that will keep you all straight. And somewhere in there is international, which I'm not sure. Oh, a newcomer from Rebecca's group. Welcome. We love Rebecca.
Yeah, she nice.
Yes. So, yes,
Now we're going to press
I
this
am
tip
wild, Sarah
onto the
Ann.
bottom.
Sarah, call you Sarah. So I have another surprise.
There we go.
I have another show and tell, but I'm going to wait
Now-
and show it on Wednesday. Or if Denise will let me show it now or Wednesday.
Now we got to press this into the bottom end. How far does it go in? Keep in mind that the bottom end of the lower tube was next. Okay, we got that. And the brass end first, blah, 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 up to the indentation ring. I see the indentation ring. And the indentation ring is right there.
Yes, yes, Sidera, I see jade, but I'm not sure if we can turn a stone.
I don't know how. We'd have to
Yeah.
research it.
Yeah, we'd have to look.
But that would
into
be cool, I'll tell you.
Yeah, that'd
First of all, we've got to drill the hole through the stone to put the brass tube in. We got to epoxy the brass tube in the stone. Then we'd have to figure out how to round the stone. I don't know how hard jade is. Jade a soft stone?
I don't know.
I'll have to Google it.
Yeah, we'd have to look into it. Sure, either. Okay, I'm going to show it because Tim's camera is right there, and he's not in front of it at the moment. So I'm going to steal the show. So yesterday I was watching. Oh, you're in front of the camera. Dang. Okay, stay away from the camera. So yesterday I was on Sarah Ann's live, and I enjoy them tremendously because I have done some sewing in my life, not a lot, but some sewing, and I know that how difficult it can be. Probably not. Sarah Ann makes it look super easy, and I have had an embroidery machine, multi-needle. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Multi-needle sewing machine, and got very frustrated with it. And
Excuse me.
Okay. So anyway, Denise was sweet enough to send me a birthday gift, and it just arrived. And I saw this on Sarah's channel yesterday, and I was debating between two and went with the Christmas one. But I love these because I saw the Frenchie and the Dalmatian, and I had a Dalmatian, and when I met Tim, and I just love Frenchies. I just think they're cute. Look at this bag that Denise gifted me, made by Sarah Ann, and it's got puppies. Is it upside
Excuse
down?
me. I don't know.
Well,
No, it's like you look at it. So turn it around. There you go.
Okay, so it's got puppies. There's a Frenchie,
See?
which I love. Oh, there it is. Okay, there. And then it's got Dalmatians. I had a Dalmatian. We had about 3 of them when I lived at home. And then corgis. I love them. They're just cute. They don't have a tail. They're just cute. And there's some stickers that had a corgi on it. But this is very sweet. So thank you, Denise. And I almost bought this one yesterday, but then I went with the Christmas one. So now I don't have to decide. So thank you, Denise, so much for thinking of me on my birthday. I appreciate that. I got a gift.
Somebody needs to get you a gift.
I know, somebody.
So there it is, all finished.
Thank you.
Twist it.
So if you haven't gotten a bag from Sarah Ann, that's just the quality of bag she makes. Beautiful. So there's my show for today.
Twist it in, twist it out. Absolutely beautiful. I love that wood. That is cool. This is a slim line. This is a very thin pen for the daintiest of dainties. There you go, Connie.
Connie, that is stunning.
It is very cool looking.
I don't know what that means.
What's that?
I put it on your screen. I don't know if you can see it.
Lotus Fingers Falandufa?
Yeah.
That's a scam.
What is that? Lotus Fingers Falandafa. No idea. Batman. Gavin, what do you got there, buddy? I don't know what that means. Hope he's not cussing in some language.
Maybe it's somebody from Twitch that's lost.
No, it's not Twitch. It's YouTube.
Oh, well, he's lost.
Lotus Fingers Falandafa. Let's go see.
Maybe he thinks you're in a different group. Hello, Stacy.
So it's a food.
Someone said hi. I don't know who that was.
Well, that's pretty cool. Some kind of food. I don't know. And lotus looks like some kind of potato.
It's also a type of Buddhist law.
Oh.
Oh, maybe they're in the wrong live.
Yeah, it could be in the wrong live. Do we got any Buddhists here? I don't know. I'm not. But
Not that I'm aware.
I'm always willing to learn. Let's see. What are we missing? Anything exciting here? Very nice grain on that pen. Thank you, Chaloon. Yes, it's beautiful. It is spalted maple. And pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Lotus root. Oh, all the holes in it, maybe. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Don't know what that one is, but let's get back to the lathe because that's where we belong. If you can see those dragon molds, I'm getting ready to pour those. And that'll be the Sedera wants to go through her stones to see what she has. Cool.
I think that.
Or they could be a scammer. I'm not sure what they're scamming with the Falun Dafa there.
I would like goodbye.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get too round up about that stuff.
Bye.
It's a view. It's a view. Okay, let me readjust the camera here so we can get back over to the work end of this shop. There we go. There's that part there.
It's going to remove
and we're going to go here, and we're going to go over to content. We're going to go to live.
The holes resemble lotus root. That's my guess.
Yeah, I saw some kind of, it looked like a potato or something.
I don't know. I think they saw dragon pen and thought we were cooking dragon. I don't know.
Don't know. Yeah, dragon. We're cooking dragons. I'm not even sure where the comment went. I can't even see it.
Oh, are you doing those murders of those 2 girls, Rebecca? The Delphi murders. That was, I started watching.
Jade is at 6 or 7 hardness. Ooh, that's pretty hard. You'd probably have to have some kind of grinding tool for that.
We've never done stone. I have a jade roller. So that should
Welcome back, Rebecca. Welcome back. Okay.
Yes.
And I'm glad you're here now, Rebecca.
he missed his fiance, and I missed my sister wife. So there you go.
The problem is with that sister wife thing is the guy has to be a narcissist like that dude on that sister wife show. And I'm not much of a narcissist
Gosh.
because the last thing I want to do is control somebody and be responsible for their actions.
Are we moving to Vegas?
No. Ain't moving to Vegas. Or Flagstaff, Arizona, or wherever they're habitating now.
I didn't know it wasn't televised.
It didn't take too many years for that to all fall apart, by the way.
I learned that from Rebecca last night that it wasn't televised and it's all on podcast. That's interesting.
Okay, let's turn the blower on here. Not for wives. Yeah. I'm way too busy for that. Way too busy.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Crofting and Crime Daily, you need to be. It is fun. I actually rewatched the live that we were on, and it was quite amusing watching yourself on TV. It's like, oh, gosh. And then I tuned in.
So Life with Natty asks, oh, it just disappeared. Could you highlight that, Tracy, that Life with Natty comment? That was a real long one.
Oh, I can't do that here, can I? Oh, well. Sorry, I can be of no help but to read.
Sorry that I asked so many questions, but wondering, why is it when my husband turns a pen, all but one corner rounds out? What does that mean, all but one corner rounds out? Does it chip? Does it break out or something like that? I like this one, Rebecca.
Whose blank is that, Tim?
It's I think it's curly mango.
Whose blank is that?
It's mine.
Yours.
Okay, so let me turn this blower off.
I'm late
I
to the
promised
program.
to show you cheese wood. Not corner, I meant to say side. So it rounds out. I'm not sure I understand what it means it rounds out. So this is cheese wood. Look at the burl in this. Let me go get this wet. This will be cool looking. But I'm going to dye and stabilize this.
Oh, there's our address. Nice.
Look at that. Let me just zoom out just a little bit here.
Rebecca said it's amazingly beautiful.
Not that it has to be hidden because you guys send me stuff anyway, but
look at the burl in that. Shoot. Look at that. That is just incredible. Man,
that's pretty. That's oh my gosh. That is gorgeous.
Dye some of that pink, purple, red, blue. Oh, look at this. Some of it looks like a peacock's tail.
You said the word pink. That is pink, Rebecca's color.
Pink. Like all the sides of the blanks round except one side. Oh, because that is that's because it's not centered when he drills it. He's got to be super in the center, or as it turns, like if I didn't have this in the center and I was trying to leave it fat, as it rotates, it actually is to one side. So you're making that round and you're losing all that on the side. Thought that was sponge cake. Yeah, it's raw. It's hard wood. And Brandy says stabilizing. Stabilizing wood is the process of removing the air from the wood with vacuum and then impregnating it with resin. And the way you do that is you submerge the wood in the resin. It's called cactus juice. And I got a little gallon of it right over here. I'll show it to you. But it's called cactus juice. And what happens is you put the stuff in here, the wood underneath the water, or underneath the juice, the cactus juice. And then when all the air is gone, and it literally takes a couple of days to get all the air out of the wood, when there's no more bubbles, then you let the pressure back in. And since the wood's under the resin underneath, the air pressure from the atmosphere pushes all of the resin back into the side of the blank. And then you cook the blank when you're done, and it stabilizes, or it gets hard. Any advice on how to get it centered? Sure. So here is let me grab a blank here.
We have plenty.
Yeah.
Bean.
So here is a chunk of wood that is a blank. This one's blue. And you can buy something like this. I'm not even sure who makes that, but you put that across there like that, and you could use something like one of these marvelous new Sharpies that now has escaped my desk. Look, she took my Sharpies already. Literally, not 10 minutes into getting Sharpies, she took them. Anyway, so you take this here and you do this. Now, this is a bad example because the Sharpie's sort of fat, but it finds the center. And then you drill right on that hole. And that's pretty much the center. And you do that on both ends because, and again, that's not very centered because I'm using a fat and I'm not taking my time and stuff like that, but that's essentially the center of the blank. And you could do that with a round blank as well. And I'll show you that. Not that that should be too much of a problem, but if you had a blank here, you could, draw across there and just keep rotating it until you find the center. And luckily, I pretty much hit the center of that one. So that was a good luck one there, right? Anyway, lots of little tools and stuff like that to help you along the way of centering those blanks so that you can turn them around. All right, let's get this thing set up here. Get it all nice and squared up. Blow her on. Now, the other thing that you can do when you're turning this is you want to, no, just labels, Denise, just send labels. Oh, let me get my mask again. Got these little floaty things all over the place. And for those that didn't see this before, this is the mask I wear when I do anything that has very small particles.
Which mask is that?
This is my head. This is my mask.
Like Darth Vader.
And it's got filters and a motor up top. And I got a little motor on here, and I'm going to turn it on here. And it blows fresh air down over my face. That's smooth. It looks like a pink thing exploded on my lathe. Hey Rebecca, should I bottle this up tonight? Send you a bag of pink sawdust? All right, that's most of that cleaned up. Hey, April. No, Tim's not solo. Tracy's here somewhere. Carrie's wandering around, talking to people, all that kind of good stuff.
I'm hiding in the corner.
There's Tracy.
I don't want the sawdust flying in my eyes.
Tracy's hiding in the corner. Let's see. Where'd my water bottle go?
Here, he took it.
Here it is. Look at the chatoyance in that thing. That is gorgeous. That must have really bent over in the sunshine or something. Looks like a poppy from Trolls decided to throw a party on your lathe. Yes, ma'am. Oh, that'd be a really cool thing there. I should have thought about that. Dang. That's a good idea, Rebecca. We're going to have to coordinate that before I start turning. Because I could have put a piece of pantyhose on here that's recessed in, and it would have pulled all that in there, and we could have caught it all.
Children, I'm sorry. I'm not there. I wasn't really hiding in a corner. I'm in another state.
Yeah, she's in Virginia.
So I'm sorry I wasn't clear. Hi, Michelle Morris Campbell, Shelley.
Hello, Shelley. Yes, you can. The Discord's probably a better place to put it. Most of the stuff in the Facebook page is just everybody in their pens. Okay, let's get to doing some carving here. Let's see where we're getting to here. Let's see, where did my caliper go? Here it is. That's a 0.63 so far. Hey, Tracy, could you throw up Berta's GoFundMe page that Rich put together? Put a link to that up if you could. Now that we got a decent crowd here.
Yep. Will you throw up the Discord link when you have a chance? I don't have that.
Oh, yeah. You bet.
Thanks.
I forgot. I'm not even in Discord right now. I got to get to Discord. Let's see. Where are we at? Discord. Oh, that's Facebook Messenger. Where's Discord? Did I shut down Discord? Wow. Wow, I've had Discord on forever. All right, here. Oh, I had it up already. Let's see. Let me get in there. Tim is in the shop. Invite, copy, right mouse click, paste, send. And let me pin that at the top. Okay, the Discord link is pinned at the top. That actually takes you straight into the voice channel, but just above that are all the other channels, all the other places you can post a lot of things. Yeah, and so the Berta link, Berta has a little dog, and her dog's name is Simba. And Simba's having issues right now, some neurological issues, and she would like to get that taken care of, but it's very expensive. You have to leave Alaska, get down into the States, et cetera, et cetera. And Rich has set up a GoFundMe. Anything will help. So please, if you can, give Berta a help. Berta's the one that buys people pens and blanks and sends things and gives up in drawings. She's a very nice lady, and it's a nice thing. I'm not good at the sob story thing. I'm just saying that she needs help. And she's a very generous lady. All this pink dust is, I would have said we got smurfed, but that would be blue, huh? But this is a piece of pink wood. Probably going to have pink boogers in the morning.
Does it have to keep that from happening?
Trolls. Somebody's in Discord and probably needs to mute their.
I'm muting.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just waiting for you to get it.
No worries.
I don't hear. You see. I don't hear you.
I'm right here. Can you hear me? Oh, that's awesome. You'll probably hear me in Discord or out of Discord. My brain is calling this pen Poppy. Are poppies pink?
They're red.
Oh, red.
Oh, who are you? I'm better.
Hey, can the YouTube community hear Discord? I wonder if that's bleeding over. That'd be awesome if it was.
I can hear it. He means Poppy the troll from the movie, not Poppy the flower.
Probably didn't expect to turn into Leopard Leatherworks and see a pink explosion.
It looks like something beautiful.
It's that color pink for sure, yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you probably got to maybe set up a new account. Yeah, it's two-factor authentication. And it's asking her to sign in, and she lost that sign-in thing.
Uh,
I don't know how to get past that except set up a whole new account,
yeah.
which is free. Man, that is a lot of friction. Cooling down fast. You know, I'm thinking bow tie. Because there can't be something better than a pink bow tie, right? Yeah, just sign up for a new account, Sedera. That's probably the easiest way than try to recover the old one. All right. Let's get a measurement here. We're talking 5 1/4. There's our center. And our bow tie is good. There's a new one, Kat. I don't know if you've seen the bow tie yet.
No.
Let's come out to 5 8. That's not enough. Let's do right at 3/4. I always forget how big we make that. Yeah, that's right.
I don't know who that is.
It's mine. It's mine.
Pretty in pink.
Pretty in pink. It's my blank, I would say, more than anything else. And I'm just turning it because we were looking at it last night, and I go, man, that'd be fun to turn. A little bit different on the live, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so it sort of looks like a mustache, but we continue on with a couple of more cuts. And that is the bow tie. And then we take these down a little bit to make the bow tie stand out. How long have I had it?
No, how long is it?
Oh, 5 1/4. 5 1/4.
It looks sort of. That's what I was thinking, yeah.
There it is. On the money. Welcome in. Who came in? Oh, hey, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello.
Pink Panther.
Oh, done in the leopard shop? I get it.
Pink
Yeah. Okay, let me turn the big blower off. Let me get the vacuum out.
The guy wants to know if you delete the account and create a new one with the same email with that one.
I don't know. They may do it by phone number. I'm not sure. It's been so long since I signed up, I can't remember. All right. All right, that is done there. Let's get the diaper in place. Let's see, let's start out with about a 220 here.
Good night, Sadara.
Good night, Shadera. Good luck recovering your account. We hope you can do it. Yeah, this was a blank from Troy. He just wanted to send it to me and try it. And he must have sent it probably a month and a half ago. And I've just not had the chance. And we were looking at it yesterday, and I thought, I think I'm just going to work that in tonight. Be a little twist up on the regular resin pens. We'll make an ink pen. We'll turn a pink wooden pen. I mean,
That looks
crazy. This is
That
wood.
looks like it was made for Rebecca.
Yes, it does.
What are you going to do with the pen?
I don't know. Haven't thought that far ahead yet, Cindy.
Okay.
Sort of winging it, you know. But this is a piece of dyed and stabilized wood.
Ah, okay. Not look like wood. Nope. Not at all.
It's a wedding present. There, Rebecca. I got to see that me and Rebecca are going to get along for a long time. Got a great sense of humor. Ooh, that's getting smooth. Ouch. But I have been gathering up some sawdust, Rebecca, so I'll send you that at least. Or maybe I'll put it in a blank. That's probably a pretty good idea, to put it in a resin blank and see what happens. I think I might pour that tonight when I fill up these little dragon ones. All right, feeling good. We'll take it up a notch.
That sure is a pretty pink.
It is pink, isn't it, Cindy? Pink,
Yes,
pink,
it is.
pink. Yeah, we might just call this Mess Around Monday night. I actually got a lot done. We're down to 2 buckets of franchise players and 1 big bucket of regular 1 to 6 blanks. Franchise players are over 7 or over, and the regular ones that we do in the evenings are just the 0 or 1 to 6.
Still sounds like a lot of pens.
It is, and I think I'm probably only about 4 weeks behind after this weekend. We had a good
Wow.
weekend. Yes, we gained some. Last 2 weekends we've gained some ground.
It's just amazing to me because not that long ago, you were not nowhere near this behind.
Nah, when you came around, Kat, we would finish up everything in 1 weekend.
Yep, that was it. Yep,
Okay, no more to do. See y'all later.
yep.
And now it's like, okay, we'll be back next week with more.
And like I told Carrie, it never ends.
No.
So
It doesn't, and it's growing. And you know, we didn't even exist 20 months ago.
crazy.
And not that I'm saying we're that great. I'm just saying that it's growing that much because they're all making a bunch of pens.
Mm-hmm.
Our buddies at Enablers Outpost, we speak to Edward and Elizabeth every once in a while. Yep. And you know, we chat and trade notes and stuff. And yeah, it's just unglued. We do a drop, 15 pens are sold. Carrie does Wild Wednesdays. People do other drops. They send blanks in. Hey, how do I send a blank in to be turned? Well, here you go.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's pretty crazy.
that's why. Mm-hmm.
Pretty crazy. And I hope it goes on for about 20 years because by then I'll be 83 and probably nearly dead. But or really young because I keep turning pens. I don't know. But you know, grace be with me. Hope to be around a long time. And this is our retirement plan when I retire again. I retired twice already. Didn't work out so well. I got bored.
So this is what you're doing during your retirement.
Yep. Yeah, I don't need
Gotta
to work.
love what you're doing.
Yep, I don't need to work now. It's just I really enjoy the money they're paying me and the benefits and
Mhm.
making that 401k get bigger and bigger. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's the key, the 401.
Yeah. Because what we could do is operate this business, expense everything through the business, and live on Social Security.
Mhm.
And we could still be good. We'd still be ahead.
Nice. That's pretty, bow tie. Mm.
Yeah, we just invented that. What, last weekend, Tracy?
Yeah, it was. I got my first pen. It was like just a few days ago. So yeah, last week, last
Yeah,
weekend,
last weekend or something.
Yeah. Sunday, I think.
Man, alive, this thing is getting smooth. Oh my goodness.
Rebecca said. Shalene said she never would have guessed that's wood.
Yeah, yeah. It's when I slow it down, it'll look like wood because you'll see the grain and the chatoyance from the reflection.
And Rebecca is busier in retirement than she ever was working.
Isn't that amazing, Rebecca? That is amazing. I retired twice, and I don't know what the heck to do with myself. First time I retired, I was taking ladies and gentlemen from church to their appointments at the hospitals and doctors, and became a master gardener. I mean, I needed to do something, and I just had nothing to do. And then I went to work for Walmart.
Bored now.
No way. And this is a lot more fun than the other things I've done. Although I learned a lot, being at Walmart and stuff for a whole bunch of years. And then Amazon for a few years. And then I retired again. And then this other company came along and said, we'll make you wealthy. And I said, I already am wealthy. Well, we'll give you more money. I said, okay, I'll take that. Okay, I'll do it. What is that line right there? Oh, it's that line. That's weird. There's one there and one there. It must be like I don't know if that's in the wood. No, I think it's
in the wood.
It's smooth as can be. I'm going to pay a little attention to those with a little rougher sandpaper. See if that's a thing.
I like that better than the mustache.
Yeah, it's growing on me like a mustache would. But I'm bump. See what I did there?
Can you do that turn on a 4-inch pin?
Give it a shot. That's for sure.
Oh, cool.
Rebecca said that matches her hair.
Yes, it does. It does.
It does. It sure does.
They bought their dye from the same place.
That's right.
Although Rebecca's is a little more fuchsia.
In a few weeks, if I can get all caught up, I'm going to start dyeing sweet gum balls so that I can put those in some of the pens, because some of the coolest sweet gum balls pens I've seen were the colored sweet gum balls with the white or the pink prismatic flowing around it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Carrie's got one. It's way cool. And I love that look. It didn't last long.
I think my chat's behind. I'm gonna.
You may have to refresh.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, that was just a line there, but that looks gorgeous now. Okay, now let's get it. Let me get it all dried up. We'll create a little bit of heat here and evaporate the water that's in the surface. It never gets down far in. It's just on the surface.
It takes a while to soak it up.
Yep. Yeah, and it wouldn't do it very well, Cindy, because this has been stabilized.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it's mostly resin. Okay, here comes the beeswax. Oh, man, this thing's going to pop.
I turned it almost red.
Now we've got to heat it up, and whatever wood fibers are exposed, it will get all absorbed. Welcome in or welcome out. Not sure which noise that is.
That was me bouncing out and bouncing back in.
Oh,
Which where I have YouTube and where I'm using Discord. See if
copy
helps.
that.
I also have his live running in Discord if you don't want to watch on YouTube and back and forth.
How do you have it running?
But that takes away all my views on YouTube. Woo! Look at that. Look at that chatoyance. Look at that.
I can't see.
Dang.
Wow.
Do you see that ribs going through there?
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
that's the chatoyance.
Yep. That looks so cool.
You see that ribs going through there? Okay, someone needs to mute their YouTube.
Yep. Sorry.
That's all right.
Technical difficulties. Okay, got it.
This is a
Oh wow.
it's a 0.55 pin, 0.54, 0.55. That is gorgeous, man. I love that wood.
Can you lift it up a little bit because the banner is blocking it?
Do you know what that's calling for, Tim?
What's calling for?
The pen.
Oh, how many pens a day do I print on average? When I'm rocking and rolling on the weekends, probably 20 to 23. During the week, maybe 7 or 8, because I'm working during the day as well.
Nice.
But sometimes I'll pop here in the morning, and I'll be here at 7 or 8 in the morning, and I won't be here, or I'll be here till 10 or 11 at night.
Wow, that is so gorgeous.
Man.
And you know, those grooves, those 2 grooves, you can put some rhinestones in there or something.
Yeah, not quite wide enough, but it could be widened for sure.
It could, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. That is not my flair though, because I'm not good at that yet.
No, I put some on one of mine.
Cool.
I
Anyway,
think you should look
man,
at
I
it
just
under the
looking at that.
microscope.
Oh,
That's wow. Didn't think it was gonna turn out like that. Wow.
let's see.
Yeah. But it has to be shorter, right?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. I've been using both. I've been using a 4-inch to a 5 1/4. Yeah.
There you go.
I almost exclusively use this 500 membership kit.
Cool.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I have another one, orange one. I absolutely love that Tim made with the record stick. But the middle is just a little too fat.
Okay.
That's pretty.
And you do a lot of diamond things.
Oh yeah. I get up at 4 in the morning and diamond bake until 10 or 11 at night.
And you use that one pen?
Hey, Kelly.
That's all I'm gonna use.
Wow.
See those ribs, those stripes?
Oh, look at that.
That's
Wow.
now watch how they move.
Oh, it looks straight.
Yeah.
That's called chatoyance. It's a stress in the wood. Chatoyance. It's a highly prized figuring in wood because it's so gorgeous.
Wow.
Brandy. Yeah, someone's got to pay me a lot to do rhinestones because I don't know anything about that world yet. I feel one day in my future I might be there, but I've been going 20 months and I've escaped it so far because there's a couple ladies out there, probably some guys too, that just do a fabulous job at those rhinestones. And they've been doing it for a while and it looks great. And if I did it, it would probably look pretty amateurish. Yeah, at least for, till you figure it out and you don't get super glue all over the place. What's that?
Maybe your very first gift.
A couple of them. I mean,
But I can guarantee your very first little trinket tray was good because I bought it.
well, that was a mold though. I didn't have to do much to that, Cindy. I was cheating. I had a mold. Pour the resin in here. Oh, okay. That's all I had to do. Hey, you guys remember last week or week before I was talking about I couldn't find my little chamfer bit that I had to do the ends of the pens and stuff, and I couldn't find it anywhere and so on and so forth. You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I found it.
Where was it?
Where was it?
I got to change the camera here.
There's no last place you looked.
It was, I didn't even look there. It literally jumped out at me. Literally. So this is my drill driver kind of deal, right? And I had put it in here because I did those 2 carat trays and I used this to, what do you call it? Countersink.
There we go.
Yeah, countersink the holes where I put the screws in underneath to hold the handles on. And it literally, if it literally was 1.5 feet behind me the whole time, mounted in that drill bit. And then I got my new ones because I bought a whole bunch, 2 or 3. So if I lose it, I still got a spare. And when I turned around, I said, oh, I need to go drill something in. And I picked up that drill driver and there it was in the end of it. I was like, oh my goodness, what a maroon. Okay, these are for Jess. Jess, I haven't seen you tonight, so maybe you're here. Both 5 and one's 4 1/4. The snowflakey one is 4 1/4. Going to be a flying tire flipper, Cindy. That's exactly what Cindy was just talking about.
Yeah.
Sarah, you said you're watching it on Discord?
Me?
Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm reading. Oh, it's staring me right in the face. It says watch stream. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's not gonna work. It's just, that's having trouble buffering. I'll switch back.
Okay, let's put some bushings in these bad boys. Got some rapture resins coming up. Let's see, this one I got to cut to 4 1/4. Let's see, where's my measuring stick? Here it is.
Oh, yay, it's working. Ooh, Tracy.
All right, now I got to drill that one again. I drilled it and forgot to cut. I got distracted. It was like a squirrel on the way to the drill. Squirrel. Can't tell me how many times I squirrel in this shop. So many projects, so much fun to be had, and I just wish I had more time. All right, so this one's going to be 4 1/4 baseball bat flying tire, and this is made out of the snowflake. Snowflake Rapture resin. Now, for my personal taste, I really like these here because there's a lot more resin here and less glitter. And when you're done, it has a real three-dimensional aspect because you can see down below the top layer of glitter. Where some of his, which are still gorgeous, but there's so much glitter you don't see through them. You just see the glitter on the surface. And I like that.
Nice.
I like that three-dimensional look. It's pretty cool. All right, let's wind this down here to about 1700. All right, there we go. I'm going to go down to 0.56. Baseball bat, 0.56 flying tire. Hey, Sherry Jones. See you around, Rebecca. Oh, got to turn the blower on. Blower is on. Man, it's almost 2 hours into the live and finally started turning some pens. What the heck? Just thought we'd have a little bit different fun tonight. That's good. All right, let's see how we're doing for some measurements here. 0.56, 0.59. 4 1/4 would be 2 1/8. So first we had the Pink Panther getting murdered. Now we got a snowman dying all over the place. All right, there it is. It's looking good, nice and proportional. Blow her off. The evidence of the Pink Panther murder is now in place. That's quite the crime scene, isn't it? Let's see, Joe, what are you cooking? You add a dash of your homegrown crushed golden cayenne peppers. Nice.
She
What's
made
tasting-
gyros.
you? Oh, let me hang on. Make it go more to the top.
She made gyros with homemade tzatziki, diced
Ooh,
tomatoes, cucumbers, and red onions.
love me a gyro.
You and me both. And Sherry had zesty marinara rigatoni and vegetables.
Yum. I had fluffernutter. I need you guys to come over and cook for me so I can eat good.
I had leftover from what I made for my daughter's birthday yesterday: fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and baked beans.
Yum. I like baked beans.
I always let them pick what they want for their birthday dinner. That's what she did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's fun. You know, whenever I have baked beans, I'm with my dad. My dad's been dead since, about 10 years now, I think. And, that reminds me, I got to call my mom today. Luckily, she's a couple hours behind me. She's in Phoenix, and she is 87 years old today.
Happy birthday to your mom.
Yeah, thank you. I'll pass on the well wishes.
Absolutely.
She's in good spirits, good health, does a lot, drives around, misses dad, all that good stuff.
She likes that heat?
She loves that heat.
Oh, I got too tired of it. It's hot enough up here where I'm at.
Yeah, I was born in Phoenix, and the heat doesn't bother kids. They just do their thing.
No.
But my mom says we left in 1970, and she came back in about 2020 or 21, I forget. And she goes, It took me 50 years, but I'm back.
Yeah, my hometown wasn't like it. So close to LA, I guess, or even in California. I might want to go back.
Yeah, if it wasn't in California, right?
Yeah, 'cause I lived. Well, you've heard of the Santa Anita racetrack?
Oh, yeah.
I lived down the street from it.
Cool.
It wasn't very far from LA and all that.
What do they call that road that goes up to Santa Clarita? Is it called the Grapevine?
Oh, yeah, that goes up over the hill?
Yeah.
That's the Grapevine.
Yeah, that's where I would want to live. I'd want, if I had to live in the LA area and didn't have to work in LA, I would live up in that Santa Clarita area. Been through there,
Yeah.
been through there a number of times. I just think there's just something more beautiful about it there than just anywhere else all the way to San Diego. To me.
Yeah.
Don't even know why. It just looks nicer to me.
Yeah.
But I don't want to live in California.
No. No, I got a sister-in-law who's still living there.
Yeah, there's plenty of people still there. I know that the
Yeah.
news was like everybody's leaving California. I said no, they're not. They're down
No.
they're down a rounding error. It's like not everybody's leaving. Some people have left, and they had a
Yeah.
net loss overall versus move in, move out. But it's not everybody.
No.
It's the people who want you to think they're important that's telling you everybody's leaving. Because if everybody left, there'd be nobody left, right?
Right.
I was talking to my
And
friend.
you could get stuff dirt cheap if there was nobody there.
That's
too.
right. Because then I would move there.
Yeah.
I'd be on the front end of that move back.
Yeah.
I have a friend who lives in Florida, and she's sort of funny in a liberal kind of way. And she was telling me, I told her that, I said, Florida is essentially the 6th borough of New York City. And she's like, what? Yeah, it's all the New York. Oh, yeah. All the New York Republicans have moved down here. I said, all of them? All of them?
Yeah.
Well, not all of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe 100,000 of them. Is everybody getting tired of the election season?
Oh God.
I
was tired of it before it started.
I think it's just getting silly right now. Just it's the last hurrah for the next week. So I gave money to Trump's campaign and I gave money to Kamala Harris's campaign, and just to see, because I'm always interested in their marketing efforts. I get at least 30 texts a day from some Republican somewhere wanting money, because I gave my phone number when I gave the number to the Trump campaign. I gave the same information to the Harris campaign. I get one text a week. I go, do they just not need my money or what? I don't know. I mean, but man, them Republicans, they are aggressive. People I never even heard of. Hi, I'm running for Congress in Montana. I'm like, great. Who cares?
Yeah, what do I care about Montana?
See you around, William. Chaloon, why are you very invested in what happens down here? You mean with the election and stuff? Yeah, the markets are churning right now, just waiting to see who gets elected. I sort of think that it's going to be Trump, and I think the Republicans are probably going to take the House and the Senate. And the only reason I say that is Hillary was, I think, 6.5 or 8 points ahead. I forget what it was in 2020 or 2016. And then he won the Electoral College. So she won the popular vote. He won the thing. And then, so what I'm saying is that his efforts overperformed because she didn't win overall, and he won, which means he did a lot better in the election than the polls indicated he might. And then I think Biden was ahead by 9 points going into the 2020, and essentially Trump only lost by a half a point. So again, he overperformed the polls in the election. So this time, if history holds out, he'll, even though it looks like a dead heat, he'll likely win overall because he might get 3 or 4 more points that he always gets from whatever. So I'm not saying one way or another, but you know, oh, absolutely, you get our news up there. We just can't wait to give it to you, right? I don't know why Canada and the U.S. just didn't join forces, really. We'd have better hunting, camping, and fishing if we did that.
Yeah.
I mean, Montana's and you know, Minnesota's okay, but Alberta, come on, stop it now. That's the way to go. And what's that tiny little piece of France up there in the eastern side of Canada? There's this one little city over there that actually is France, a property of France or a territory of France. I forget the real definition. I feel a little piece of glitter. Oh, right there. Yeah, but it's that looks pretty good. But it is actually France. They speak French. They got French food. There's a border there where you got to go through customs. I'm like, really? I never knew that about Canada.
Huh.
I was just in Toronto a little while ago at the airport doing some work up there for a restaurant chain. Let's see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the polish rag. Quebec. Go Quebec.
Quebec.
Quebec. Quebec. Quebec is how we say it.
Right, the Quebec, but that's north of us.
Oh,
Here in
yeah.
New York.
Oh, yes. I haven't been to Ottawa, Quebec, Ontario, all that good stuff. I was in Toronto a few weeks ago, but I have not been to Montreal since, 96. Been a long time. Here's what I love about the airports in Canada concerning the U.S. And I never knew this till I just flew back, but the U.S. border is in Canada's airport. So when you enter the U.S. in a Canadian airport, you're in the U.S. It's like a little piece of the U.S. there. So when you fly back to America, you're already in America. You don't have to go through customs like landing in Atlanta.
Really?
Yes, it was so cool. They checked my passport. They cleared me through customs. I mean, there was a U.S. border customs guy checking me into my terminal in Canada. And I thought, that is cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because when I got to Atlanta from Toronto, I was like already in there. I just didn't have to go through customs, which is fabulous. When I come back from Germany or the UK, I have to go through customs there in Atlanta and then get all my bags and walk to the other terminal, check them all in. It's such a pain.
Mm-hmm.
See the 3-dimensionality of this one? Can you see that on there? Hey, Kelly.
It looks pretty.
Cool.
It looks so pretty.
So let me show you in the microscope because Tracy's going to ask for it in a second anyway.
How'd you guess?
How did I guess?
You're lucky you didn't come out.
I really appreciate that. I just enjoy seeing it under the microscope. It's so different.
Mm-mm.
I
Wow.
think it did.
That was weird. I can't hear a thing. Nobody was answering. But anyway, can you see the three-dimensionality of that?
Look at all the different colors of glitter. Or is that the light reflecting?
Gorgeous.
Because it's
Oh,
pink
wow.
and blue and purple and opalescent, and that is stunning. And what a beautiful flipper. Perfect.
It
Fine
is.
iron baseball.
It is twinkly. Let's
Shalene,
see. Where's Carrie's pen?
Shalene said she's a glitter girl herself.
I don't know where Carrie's pen is.
It
Carrie's
does
pen
look
is
like
more
her.
solid glitter. Let's see. It's 9:10. We're doing good. Doing good.
So pretty. So pretty. Oh my gosh.
Yes. And this is another one of
That
those.
turn is so good.
Thank you. And this is another one that's got that three-dimensionality to it. Where do you see this one?
Tim, Kelly wants to know what a flipper is.
So in the diamond painting world, Kelly, you'll normally have two different tips. You'll have a single tip that you place one at a time on there, and you'll have a multi-placer. So it'll be 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 12, right? So you can pick up 12 drills at a time out of your tray and then place it down, because maybe you have a lot of black or blue or gray or something to cover up at a big amount of time. So people will flip. They'll take their thing and they'll put a single on one and a double on the other, whatever, and that way they can just flip it right in their hand. And I'll give you sort of a demonstration here.
And when they're short, it's easy to flip.
Right. Let me take the bushings out of here. But if you had your tips in here, you could just flip it like that, and you're going again. That's a flipper. And it's not a dolphin. Okay, this one is a 0.56 baseball bat, artist choice, Rapture resin, glow glitter. This one is called Payday. All right, blower on. Here we go. Let me tighten that up. Get all that tape off of there. So yeah, I love that about Canada and flying out of Canada. Too cool. Yeah. What's that?
People travel that much.
Well, you know, it's for the company. They pay for it all. Not like I'm paying for it.
But you get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Different places.
Enjoy is a subjective word.
Sure, when you're working, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my work is fun and it's not very difficult and all that kind of stuff for me. But I'd rather be at home turning pens, because I'm sitting in the hotel room at night and guess what I don't get to do? That's it.
guess I just say that because I remember before I didn't leave California until after
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Went back and then moved to Phoenix, and that since then I've never traveled. Yeah, but
Not that I'm bragging, this is sort of a sad statistic, but I fly a lot and I have 290,000 miles on Delta alone.
wow. I was on a plane once. I went from LA to San Francisco and back.
Cool. I
Yeah.
love flying.
I drove from San Francisco to LA.
Me too. I remember one time back in the 90s, we were supposed to fly from Palm Springs up to San Francisco, and they canceled the flight, and we hadn't turned in our rental car yet. And I looked at Reed, I go, hey, you want to just drive over to LAX, you make the changes, and we'll catch our flight and then go. He goes, you think we'll make it? I said, let's go. So we drove from Palm Springs to LAX, caught our flights, and left.
Wow. That's the Arnold Schwarzenegger. LAX.
Cool.
That's when I was getting out of the service. Yeah. Well, right faster.
I saw him in probably about 87, 88.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And he was at the GTE Northwest Classic up near Seattle. And I just saw him getting out of his car, and he was already drunk. Apparently, he's quite the drinker. Carrie grew up in the golf world. I didn't. My dad did play a little bit, but we were more just hackers than we were golfers. And I remember when we were going to get married, we are going to have a reception and stuff, and it was going to be at Carrie's dad's golf club.
Okay.
And
Country club.
it was a golf club. It wasn't a country club, but yes, same idea.
Mhm.
Oops, what am I doing here? Not done yet. And I told my dad, I said, yeah, we're going to have this reception at a place called Wingfoot Golf Club. And he goes, that's not a place. That's like one of the best courses in the world. I go, really? Right here in New York?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you look up the greatest golf courses in the world, it's like number 2 or 3 or 4 or something like that. I forget, but been years.
So Westchester County?
Yeah. The land of golf courses. In fact, Donald Trump belonged when we were getting engaged. We've seen him there a couple of times back in the 80s when he was nobody yet. Yeah, my dad's like, oh, that's not just any place. That's like some place. In fact, when I first met Carrie, we went for a drive because her brother wouldn't let her in the house. So we went and drove through Wingfoot Golf Club on the way to other places in the neighborhood, right? Just killing some time. And when I came back and her dad finally got home from work, he worked down in the city and stuff. And he says, hey, did you bring a jacket? I go, yeah, I got a little tweed herringbone kind of deal going there. Okay, that'll be good. That'll be good for the club. I'm going, oh, what club? Oh, we're going to go up to the club for dinner tomorrow night. I go, oh, that's cool. What club we going to? I have no clue. I did not grow up in the country club world. And he goes, we're going to go up to the club. And Carrie goes, that place we drove through. I said, you mean that wing dingy place? I swear you thought I had shot his mother. The look on his face. Wing dingy. Oh my goodness. I had no clue. No clue what this place was. No, I'm just some poor kid from West Virginia.
Oh,
I didn't know nothing. Let's see, what am I doing? I think we're going to do bow tie bow tie because it's a money shot here. But what I fell in love with was filet mignon with béarnaise sauce. I've never had a piece of steak like that in my life. And I'm telling you, Carrie says, do you like steak? I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, I've eaten at Ponderosa and Bonanza. I know what steak's all about. Oh, yeah, I did. And I did say that. And she goes, oh, well, when we go there, you get the steak. My favorite is the filet with béarnaise sauce. And I'm going, oh, cool. And so I had that. And I'm telling you, my tongue was tripping the light fantastic.
Yeah, it melts like butter. And
Oh, my goodness. I have died and gone to heaven. So, yeah, that was just poor West Virginia snot. And so we went, I think my father-in-law was punking me one time. We were down in the city, and we joined him for lunch. And we went and had a steak, or we went to a place, and they had filet mignon with béarnaise sauce. And he goes, so I got the béarnaise sauce, and I tasted. I go, Carrie, I go, this doesn't taste like the béarnaise sauce at Wingfoot, because at that point I'd had it 4 or 5 times, so I was getting really good at taste recognition. And my father-in-law called the waiter over, and I was really proud. I'm like, hey, I know what I'm doing, right? But he goes, this kid knows his béarnaise sauce. He says this one's not very good. Better bring him some more. And now, looking back, I think he was just punking me. I think he was making fun of me. Because I look back knowing what I know now about life, and I'm going, I didn't know crap about béarnaise sauce. I didn't even know what it was made of. I had no clue. I didn't know it was just eggs and butter and lemon and, that kind of thing. Now, there's this steakhouse.
I don't know what it's made of.
You never heard of béarnaise sauce?
Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it. It's good.
Oh, yeah, my mother never had it.
You can make some at home.
No.
I don't cook either.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
We have a jam bar restaurant. It's our high-class restaurant.
Okay. Is that good?
Actually, you get fish and chips that the fish is usually fat.
Oh, that's not good. That's awful.
No.
Yeah, you don't want it. I've only been the one time my husband and I went, never was there.
Oh, man, that's awful.
Yeah.
We need to try some béarnaise. I love sausage and gravies, or my holiday sauce, or my Benedict.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
love it all.
Anyway,
I've never had it
it's funny.
either. First 8 years of my marriage, my husband and I and kids lived on Hamburger Helper.
Hey, I love Hamburger
Yeah,
Helper.
Hamburger Helper, yeah.
Man, what's your favorite Hamburger Helper, Cindy?
What?
What's your favorite Hamburger Helper?
I'd have to say the chili.
Ah, mine is a toss-up between the lasagna and the stroganoff.
The stroganoff.
I didn't care for the noodles in either one of them.
I thought it was a treat in our household when we got Hamburger Helper. And my mom was a good cook. I mean, we had really good meals, but man, when she pulled out that Hamburger Helper, I'm going, yo, we've arrived. We am somebody now.
I laugh because my father-in-law is from West Virginia, and he married my mother-in-law, who was from Forest Hills in Queens, which is a very uppity.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just pictured you and Carrie and my father-in-law and my mother. Like, you remember like was it Green Acres? Is that what it was called?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie Albert and
Richard
Eva Gabor.
Lubitsch Evans.
Yep.
But that was me and Carrie. Carrie was the wealthy one. And she
Yeah,
wasn't
and
ate up with it. She just could care less about it. She just wanted to get the hell out of there.
Oh, that was the same thing with my mother-in-law. She didn't care, but she was an only child, and her mother was the one that, she's like, she always wanted to take me shopping and buy me a new coat and buy me this and buy me that. Like, and what was the problem with that?
Well, I was really
My mother loved
impressed because, hey, your mom drives a Cadillac and parks it in the garage, and your dad drives a BMW and he parks it in the garage, and you got a Mazda RX-7. You guys are like mega wealthy.
Yeah.
And she just wanted out. Narcissism was heavy, and she's just like, I want out. Get me out of here. I was just
Yeah,
ticket
my
out.
No, she loved going to visit down in Huntington, West Virginia. She loved her in-laws.
Yep. Yeah, it's funny, but man, they introduced me to a whole bunch of stuff that I just thought was fabulous. I mean, I don't golf, but I love that world. It's just fun. They got great food, great scenery. Some of the people are nuts. I mean, literally nuts.
How long is that one? Is that also 5 1/4?
Yes, ma'am. Ooh, feeling good. Nice.
Why does that one look long?
Right?
I don't know.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does. Huh.
I've got the
Same cut and everything.
in it. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
As comparison. Cheesy enchilada. Yeah, that one's a pretty good one too, Sherry.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
Remember Tuna Helper?
Yep.
That
Yes, I
that
think
disappeared.
that.
I love Tuna Helper. It just disappeared.
Tuna helper I like.
I like that. Mm-hmm. Embarrassed to say, but
Yeah,
yeah.
the only dishes I ever made by myself were, I think, chicken noodle soup.
Mm.
That was my sister's favorite. That's all she would eat.
Chicken and dumplings.
Heck yeah.
I love dumplings.
Heck yeah.
Oh my God.
And
My mother-in-law.
Other thing that- I made my own spaghetti sauce, except for I did always add either a jar of ragu or
No
one of
problem.
those spaghetti sauce that
Yeah.
I did just for flavor.
It's called supplement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make it your own.
I used to
Yeah.
make this when I was a kid. I loved macaroni. And one time we ran out of all the stuff that we needed to make macaroni and cheese. And I'm like, I want some macaroni. So I made up some macaroni and I put butter and pepper and sprinkled Parmesan sauce or Parmesan cheese in there.
Mm.
And
Oh yeah.
it wasn't too bad, I'm telling you.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've done that a lot.
Yeah.
Have you ever, how it's really, well, macaroni and cheese is really good. Do you know those bar S sausages that you buy?
Yep.
And I don't know if you got, I don't know if they had them out there, but yeah, they have these bar S sausages, and I always like the hot ones. I'd buy those and cut them in slices and fry them up a little bit, and then put them in the macaroni and cheese and serve that as a main dinner.
So Chaloon
Yeah.
cannot have Hamburger Helper because it's got noodles in it, which has wheat in it, and she has celiac. So yeah, she's not gonna have that.
No.
Oh,
Sorry,
no,
you're
that's-
missing out.
yeah.
Sorry, you're missing out. We don't mean to drive you crazy, but we will eat it in your honor. I haven't had it in 20 years either. But when I was a kid, man, when we got to go to McDonald's, telling you, that was a big deal.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
When in my house, that was special occasions.
Yeah.
That's where we went. We
Yeah,
got confirmed. We go out to McDonald's.
I'm
You
telling
celebrate
you.
Your birthday, you got to McDonald's.
That's what I'm
how it
talking
was.
about. That's what I'm talking. When you
Yep.
That was a big deal back then. Now it's like
Big,
whatever.
big deal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's whatever.
God, I feel old. There was none of those around when I was growing up.
They
No
started
Mickey
it.
D's?
They started in
Sydney,
California.
you're not that old.
Well, the town I lived in, like it was just.
Oh, it wasn't, okay.
Hadn't branched
Yeah,
in there
I
yet.
mean, we were thrilled when we got a Thrifties in there because we could go in and get the single ice cream cone for free.
Yeah.
It ran open, you know.
Can YouTube hear the Discord? I've been wondering that. So,
Yes, we can.
Caroline, can you guys hear the Discord?
I can.
I hope it-
Well, you
Yeah,
can
no,
because
they're
you're
talking
hearing
about-
it because you're in Discord.
I'm not in Discord. I can hear it.
Oh, okay. So you can. That's cool. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
They can? Okay.
Okay. Let's stop talking about all them people over in the regular channel.
Yeah, yeah. We're feeling left out over here.
That's right. But yes, funny things how we grow up. And you know what? I was the happiest kid in the world. I look back at my childhood and I said, man, I was lucky. Absolutely.
No care in the world.
Nope. Rode my bike 15 miles away. Came back.
Oh, yeah.
Delivered
We used to have
newspapers.
We used to have in our neighborhood, we used to have a dirt street that it was like the end of the street, but it opened out to a big street. I think it was like Route 66. It might have been because I lived right above that.
Ah,
But it dead ended up there. Well, it was there, and they were really deep ditches. And in my neighborhood, I was the only girl, so I played with a bunch of boys.
yep.
And we used to have wars, and we'd sit down in those ditches and throw dirt clods and mud balls and stuff back and forth. And have
That's so much fun. It
Oh,
should have been
man.
illegal. Hey, Chaloon, have a
Yeah.
good evening.
I
See you
played
soon.
outside.
Huh?
Played outside, not inside, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, there
I
was
know all my
there was no
outside
TV.
stuff, yeah.
I mean, there was
I'm
no
an inside
TV.
person,
There was
yeah.
no internet, no TV, no portable phones, no. I mean, you had your AM radio with your little white headphone thing.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
had to play with the
Yeah.
antenna.
Yep. Yes. None of that anymore. Well, not in this country anyway.
No.
Yeah. Man,
I'm
oh,
glad my
okay.
kids didn't.
Here's the one for you. I wish they still made this dessert. Jello 1, 2, 3.
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't remember
Yeah.
Jello 1, 2, 3? Go Google it. It was a Jello.
No.
It was a Jello that you mixed up. It was by the Jello company, and as it solidified, it separated into foamy, sort of foamy gel, and then gel, and it was freaking awesome.
I think I've
They
seen that.
sell that
I've
at
said
Walmart
that.
near me. And,
Really?
But it's already made.
It looks like
crap.
flavored.
I tried it.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as good as the stuff as you
Yeah,
make.
and, and whipped cream on top.
So Tracy, you
I've
still
seen it.
get it?
They have it down here, but it's already
Wow.
pre-made. And
Oh,
the pre-made
oh,
stuff tastes terrible. It's not at all like the good stuff. Not at
yeah.
all. It's nasty. Got it once, never again.
Yeah, but yeah, back in the 70s, man, Jello 1, 2, 3.
Hmm.
So I got a piece of glitter sticking up. I got to find.
That's pretty.
So what I do with these little pieces of glitter that stick up is I get my X-Acto knife out and I just shave them off because you can never sand them down because they keep. There we go. And it literally is. There you go. Perfect. It's like a 0.5 millimeter. It's completely gone. Now it's perfect. But you can't get rid of it unless you just shave it off. It keeps folding over when you sand it. Here we go. That one is done. We're going to look at this one in the microscope too, because this is another one of those things that you can see the depth in it.
So nice.
Found recipes for Jello.
And that
1,
one's
2,
in
3.
my bucket, in my bag. I have one of those.
Oh yeah, Connie. Got to stay away from that stuff that's in the onions. That stuff's not. That's worse than celiac. Yes, and I love onions. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go to the digital microscope. There we go. There we go. Dialed it right in. See how you can see through that one just a little bit? I love that.
There's my microscope.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
Wow. Oh, this one is
I mean,
These are the ones of his I love the most because you can see through them.
you can see so many different sizes of glitter.
Oh, yes.
That is just lovely.
This looks like Zsa Zsa Gabor wrapped up in a pen.
Yep, a lot of sparkles from that gold.
Wow.
Beautiful. And these are for 2 for Jess.
Well
2
done.
for
Well,
Jess.
Nice.
All right.
Kelly
Let's
said
see.
all that sparkles is not gold.
It's green and white. Yeah. It's beautiful. Let me chamfer these here before I put them in the pouch.
That would be good for Spang. Seeds in the Spang or for Christmas.
Yes. Yes. And the name of the green one is called Payday.
Payday.
And the name of the white one is called Snowflake. So if you want one of those from Dan at Rapture Resins, he'll hook you right up.
Sherry found the recipe for Jello 1, 2, 3, by the way.
I saw that. That's like way too cool.
Sorry.
So there's the murder scene. We killed a snowman and a pink panther.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible. It looks awful. It's a mess. Let me get this stuff off of here. All right, that's all blown off. All right, everybody, I'm going to get off a little early tonight because I got to call my mommy.
Aww. She'll be, you said an hour behind.
She's 2 hours behind me.
Oh, okay.
I wish her happy birthday from all of us.
I shall do that. Anyway, Kelly, thanks for being here. Sherry and Kat and Sarah and Shaloon, who is gone now. And I'm not even sure who. We got 25 people still here. So if you,
Hit the like button.
hit the like button. Throw a little emoticon in there if you say, if you're here and you're just hanging out. If you're whipping, keep on whipping. Have a good time. Well, we're glad Kat's back with us. She's still out there spinning that sugar into wonderful candy, or what is it called? Cotton candy. Cotton candy. That's good stuff. All right, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you very soon. For sure, Wild Wednesday is coming up.
Good night.
See you then. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.